module, Managing End-to-End CIRP Process. We appreciate you all taking the time to join us as we explore how our platform simplifies the entire CIRP process. Myself, Zubia Nihar, and I'll be guiding you to today's session. And without any delay, let's get started. Okay, so we'll first start with a recap of where we left off in our last webinar, and then we'll cover the following features of case run module, such as a quick case run overview, and then we'll explore the task visibility, and we'll also see how documents are auto-generated, and then view important alerts and reminders for compliance. At last, we also have reserved some time for Q&A session to address any queries you may have. And throughout this session, we'll also include quick live demos wherever it's required to showcase how everything performs in Rezolution Engine in real time. So let's get started. So in our last session, we basically covered how to start an assignment, setting up of your support team, generating your timeline, updating the debtors profile, and so on. And we also explored the enhanced section in the case summary, which helps the system extracting data and updating the debtors profile and the CIRP process. We also discussed how the documents uploaded in the enhanced section will be used in case run tasks for auto-generating of forms, and which we will see in detail in just few minutes. Our previous sessions, the recording is now available on our website. Make sure to check that. And with that said, let's move towards today's topic, where we'll explore the case run module. This is one of the key modules of Rezolution Engine, which covers all the tasks within the 180-day CIRP process and is simplified and divided into 10 different phases for easy navigation and completion. And we all know that IPs must follow strict rules and reporting requirements, and staying compliant across multiple platforms can be very challenging. Thus, Rezolution Engine simplifies this with an all-in-one case management system that helps you perform meetings, conduct e-votings, store important data, that is your documents, verify your claims. Everything can be now done using Rezolution Engine. And it also provides various guided support and resources such as pre-built templates, guided tools, redirecting links, easily accessible links, audit features, and so on. So this means you don't need to switch between multiple platforms in order to complete any task, which in turn reduces errors and delays while keeping your tasks aligned with latest regulations, and also allows you to stay up to date with real-time compliance alerts to avoid any penalty. Now, let's see all of that in a live action. So this is the case run dashboard. You all can see my screen, right? I just wanted to confirm if my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Abhya.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so this is the case run dashboard, which gives you a clear overview of your progress in the 180-day CIRP process. That is, it helps you in identifying where you are in the entire process. In our case, we are in the day 29 of the process. So with that said, let's move on to talking about the phases. So KSM has around 100 tasks, which we have simplified it into 10 different phases for easy navigation and completing your tasks. And as you can see, each phase has a certain number of tasks here. And by tasks, I mean the rectangular tiles that you see on the screen are referred to as represented as tasks in case run. So each task here is in a different state. So let's see that task 1 is in a completed state, task 2 is in completed state, whereas task 3 is still in progress and the rest are not yet started. So, and to just filter it out, you can also use the filter feature to get a quick overview of your case. So with that said, now let's move back to our presentation where we have the next topic as task visibility, and execution. So managing these tasks efficiently is the key to meeting the deadlines. And case run involves integrated task executions. The different modules are integrated within the case run module, making everything easily accessible as and when needed. Next, we have easy task completion. So using resolution engine, now you can easily complete all your tasks because all the required information to complete a task is easily available, such as the task title, helping you identify what is where, and a description of the task that tells you what has to be done in the particular task. And then there are also references for each task. Along with that, we also have given easily accessible links to external sites such as IBBI and IPA for easy and quick And then last up, we have real-time feedback. We'll look at the suggestions and update you when there's an improvement. With that said, we also have the audit logs that helps you in tracking completion timestamps for full transparency over all your tasks. Now, let's quickly go through how to start and complete a task on Resolution Engine. To start any task on Resolution Engine's case run module, you'll have to simply click on the task tile that you see on the screen.
इसमें 1 लाख इन्होंने आईरिस में ट्रांसफर करे थे और ये जो 64
Just a minute. Okay, so to start any task, you'll have to click on the task tile itself, and all the relevant details will appear on your screen. Okay. And to start your task, simply click on the button, and the details will appear soon. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we have provided various support tools to help IPs complete the task efficiently. For example, as you can see, this is a multi-step process task wherein the first step includes preparation of the final list of creditors. And this step includes a template of the list of creditors, which you can easily view, download it, and use it as per your requirement. And once you've prepared the list, let's assume it is prepared, move on to step 2, wherein you'll have to upload the list of creditors. This is to ensure that nothing is missed and you have every record here. So let's just add some data here. I'll just add some creditor details. Then I'll add the details, details, and then we'll choose the role of the creditor. Then add. So you can keep on adding the list of creditors for future records. And then once that is done, we'll move to step 3, where you're required to file the list of creditors on IBBI website. And if you're unsure how to do it, Resolution Engine's guided tool in the form of a See How link walks you through the entire process, as in what has to be done where you'll have to log in into the IBBI website, how to file the list of creditors, how to log in, everything is there in one single guided tour. So with that said, it makes it easy to complete your task without any hassle. And there's also a redirecting link which you can use to get into the IBB website quickly without having to search to search engines or anywhere else. So that's about how you complete a task. And as we have discussed, for task feedbacks, if you wish to provide your feedback for any task, for any improvements, you can simply click on the task feedback button, write to us, and then we'll share your suggestions with the team and then add it as required. Now let's assume that or we'll also upload the creditor list here. Then moving on to it, it's the fourth step is to display the list of creditors on CD's website if it's available. And once added, you'll just add the date of upload so that everything is in track. And then let's move on to completing the task. To complete any task, simply click on this button that you see here, mark as complete, and that's it. Your task is now completed. Now, let's take a look at how a completed task looks like in Resolution Engine. So once a task is completed, Resolution Engine provides you a quick summary of all the activities you have completed in that task. For example, in this task, you see that you've access the links such as IBA website, and if you want to generate the list of traders from the claims module, you have those links, and you also have the even the visibility of the files you have uploaded in the task. So we have all the information provided in the form of a summary of what is done in the task. And not only that, but also the system keeps an audit log of your completion. So you can track the completion dates. Even if your support team is managing it, you have the overall transparency and visibility of the task completion. And then if there are any modifications in the picture, you can even track it. So yes, that's it. So you can see that completing a task in Resolution Engine is that simple and very effortless. I hope it's all clear to how to get started with a task, how to complete a task, and then what do you see after the completion. Now, let's explore the other topic that we have, which is documents auto generation. So, as we discussed in the earlier earlier times, like few minutes before, that uploading certain documents in the enhanced section helps in auto generating tasks. So we'll see that in a bit how it works. But before that, I just want to highlight some of the features here, like what are the challenges that you face in in completing a document and downloading it, and how Resolution Engine helps it. So the first thing, manual document creation takes too much of time, and it also introduces with delays. But Resolution Engine here automates everything for you with just few simple clicks, saving your time and avoiding any submission delays. Okay, now let's actually see all of that in a live. Moving on to the case summary section. So you'll find the enhanced tab here, and clicking on that will redirect to a page where all the required documents will be listed. So for now, once the page is loaded, the details will appear on your screen. Okay, so here the files are listed as MCLT order and the MCA master data, and you'll have to upload those documents. In my case, the documents are already uploaded, so we'll directly redirect back to the case summary and update the debtors profile as well. It is very important to keep your debtors profile updated. So if there are any missing information, just update those, and also the process related information.
Yeah, Zubia, sorry, just sorry to intervene. Just to give you some more context around what the task, what the enhanced tab is to the participants, is that this is basically a place where you can upload some of the key documents, such as the NCLT order, the MCA data, etc., that contain key vital information that can be read by the system automatically, and use that to prepare different documents across the platform, such as Form A, Form G, Form H. You don't have to pull down the data, and somebody has to manually not read through those documents and populate various fields. So the system does it for you. So just providing some background and context around what the enhanced tab really is and what it does. Sorry, over to you, Zubin.
Sure. Okay. So Shant mentioned, once you upload, it will help you in generating the documents. So, and to clarify, we'll just update the data's profile. If there are any missing information, and also your process related information can be updated under the CIRP process tab. And that's it. Now the system is ready to generate the documents automatically in the case run task. So let's take a look at one of those tasks, that is task number 13, where we are preparing Form A for making the public announcement. Let's quickly dive into this task. Okay, so generally, the entire entire process of creating a Form A would involve finding the right template, entering details, proof checking, finalizing, formatting, and so on. All is a very time-consuming process, and since the deadline for making public announcement is very tight, delays can easily happen, leading to the need for filing CRP 7, which adds the unnecessary hassle. But here on Resolution Engine, everything is ready for you with just few simple clicks. You can see we are in the task 13, and the task asks for the preparation of public announcement. And as the step reads, prepare Form A and button, which upon clicking will generate a with all the details. Now let's take a look at it. I've already downloaded it, saving your time. Okay, so all that now left for you is to review it. So you see your entire Form A, what is required to make your public announcement is we have started the case with the name of this particular corporate data, and it has all the information getting extracted from the documents you have uploaded, such as the MCA data and the order. So if there are any missing information here, just make those edits here, proof check it, and sign it. Just 5 minutes of your time. Quick, simple, and hassle-free. And once you've signed the document, just upload the copy of signed Form A here and mark the task as complete. So no more delays or penalties or any extra filing. So you've seen how easy and hassle-free it is to complete your entire process in resolution. So now we'll move on to the last topic of which is complaints, alerts, and notifications. So with resolution engines, email alerts and notifications, you can stay on top of upcoming compliance deadlines and alerts. For example, you'll receive all reminders for completing your tasks, your due date alerts, ensuring you don't miss any task completion. So it will keep notifying you until the said activity is complete. So let's take a look at one of the notifications that you receive. Okay. So in this example, we have received a reminder notification as the due date of appointment of RP is nearing. This notification has all the details that you need in order to complete a task. It tells you which case it is from, which task you need to complete, and what will happen if you miss the deadline. So everything that you need will be notified by resolution engine. And then you also get a next reminder, which is on the due date itself to complete the task. You can simply log in with the button that you see here. You get into your assignments and complete the tasks and avoid any delays. Okay, but let's say if you still haven't completed the task, resolution engine will keep notifying you, urging you to finish the task because making a public announcement is a crucial activity, and appointment of RP is a crucial activity. So all this has to be done regardless of any situation. So even if the task is incomplete, it will urge you to complete that. And along with that, it will also guide you. Since you have delayed the making the public announcement, now you'll also have to file CRP 7 in order to avoid any penalties. So this shows how resolution engine keeps you updated at each stage to help you stay compliant. So the next feature that is to highlight is error prevention. So with all these alerts and reminders and constant notification helps you in minimizing the risk of any errors or missing any deadlines, ensuring that your compliance is on track and you're fully informed at all times. I think that's about it. I think we've covered all the core functionalities of Resolution Engine's case run module. Started with it, how to complete any task, and how it simplifies the entire management. Now, I would open the floors to answer any queries you may have. Over to you all. Yes, we are here to any queries that you may have. Any questions regarding the question module, what we've seen so far?
Zubia, can you share with everyone how the documents that are uploaded in various tasks, they are visible across the IP and the support teams in the documents tab? Like, what is the connection there?
Sure. Okay, so as we've discussed that uh, the different modules of resolution engine is integrated within case run. So if you happen to have upload any documents under any task, it will automatically be captured under the documents module. So let's get into the documents module. Just a moment. I think it's taking a bit of a time to load. Okay, so as we were discussing and completing a task, we were able to upload a document in task 46. So, and that document is now visible on a document module itself. So this is to ensure that you don't have to get into particular task to see what you have uploaded. You can directly check in your documents module. It will cover the entire files or folders, whatever you have uploaded in your task. So you can keep modifying it. If you want to remove it from the documents, you can do all of that within the module. And if you want to create uh, folder structures for storing your documents, even that is possible within the resolution engine. Yes, I think that's about how everything is integrated with each and every different module. Prashant, is there anything that you'd like me to walk through for the audience? Prashant, the
No,
question
no,
for
no. I
you, is
think,
there anything else?
yeah, no, I think you've covered most of it. I think one of the key features that
Okay.
is practically um, uh, beneficial, and given the way a typical CIRP assignment is run, is that although the the IRP or the IRP is in charge of the case, the most of the day-to-day activities are actually covered by the support team members, and that's where the importance of being in the know and being in the top of the uh, progress of the assignment is very important, and that's where an IP, by looking at the audit log of all the tasks, they can know who completed what activity and when, so that there's accountability across the entire support team. And whether you are managing the assignment by yourself or you have an IPE assisting you along the way, you know how the performance is going throughout the platform. So reminders and notifications is one thing, but having to know uh, like the timestamp across all tasks, all activities, and who performed what is another important aspect, especially when it comes to, God forbid, if in future there's any audit implications on a particular assignment being reviewed and audited, then you'd have what you require in terms of furnishing all the documents and evidences as may be required by the regulators from time to time, and also securing it for a long time, because ordinarily the data storage facilities out there in the market today, they just host the documents. So your PDFs, folders, Excel sheets, etc., they are hosted but as static documents. You don't have a record of what was done when, and that's a key differentiator in the resolution engine, because not only are the documents there, but the history of activity is also recorded for the stipulated period of 8 years, when you have to keep a record of your assignment. That'd be all. Okay, if there are no further questions, we can close this call. We'd appreciate your comments, suggestions.
Yeah, this regarding MCA data, no? Whether the
Yes, sir.
search will, the total, whatever we take search, search of the MCA records. So automatically it will
Yes,
come,
sir.
whole search report or some basic data only will come.
Well, sir, it depends on what you upload. So if you upload the entire, when you go to the MCA website and you put in the SIN number and you download the MCA report that has some basic information. If you upload just that, the system will read only that information. But if you upload, say for example, the financial statements or the annual reports, then the system would know, okay, what it is. So it's basically the system understands what you feed it, and then utilizes it in the best possible way to generate documents in the future. So it really depends on what information you have fed. Just as an example, when you go to MCA website, there's 2 or 3 different annexures you can download. For example, if you have not included directors and promoter information, for example, then the system would not know who those directors, their DIN numbers, etc. But if you have uploaded that, yes, the system will incorporate that, would understand this information and incorporate that wherever it's required. So you would see that all that information in the corporate profile, the summary section. So if you could just quickly show what the what the corporate data profile looks like. So it contains information like where is this company? Is it a listed company? Who are the directors? Where are their addresses? Where does it do its principal business, etc., etc. So all that information will be automatically populated in the relevant sections.
Any other questions from anybody else?
Yeah, what is the costing part and other things? What using this platform, something?
Right. Sushant, would you like to answer this?
Yes, sir. So yeah, so the cost of using the platform is 4,999 per month per assignment, and it includes use of all the features of the platform, including case run, e-voting, claims management, your VDR, etc. The only thing that is not covered in this cost is the watchlist feature, which is a separate pricing. So we'll cover watchlist in a separate demo. Basically, watchlist is your ability to track any entity, any lead or appearance in any of the NCLT cause lists. So you just create a watchlist and the system will automatically notify you if any new filing has been done or if there's any IA against any entity of interest. So, so that is a separate feature. Other than that, all the modules and sub-modules of Resolution Engine are covered within that single pricing. If you just for reference, you can contrast this with using any third-party solution in the market today for e-voting. I think 5,000 rupees is what they charge every time you do an e-voting. So you can clearly see that you are avoiding a lot of additional one-time costs by having one platform do everything for you. Right. Any other questions?
That answer your question, sir?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
right? If there are no more
Yes,
questions,
we are
we
on
will.
time.
Yes, we're on time. We can close this call. If you wish to have a relook at this recording or want to share it with some of your colleagues or support team members or your IPE directors, please feel free to do so. It will be available on our website, and we'll share a link of that in a follow-up email shortly with all of you. And I'd like to thank you again, everyone, for taking time for this webinar, and stay connected. There's more to come, and we'll be covering, I think, in a couple of weeks. So what the topic is? Sorry, remind me.
Yes, claims management.
Yeah, it's claims management. So how to automate claims, how to um, generate claim summaries without having to go through the traditional way of managing claims, opening each document, supporting documents, how the system can do all of it for you automatically. So stay tuned, and we hope to see you all in our next webinar.